Hey friends, it's Carl at Fiddlershop. Hope you're all having a great week. We had a request online from a customer to play the Glasser 5-string AEX carbon fiber fiddle. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about and play a little bit today. So this is kind of a big jump for people. If you're considering going to an acoustic electric violin, there are so many different choices and so much innovation maybe in the last 5 to 10 years that it's hard to know which one really sounds good. And also when you're making that transition, there's a lot of spacing issues because you obviously have more strings to put on the fingerboard. So anyway, I'm going to do my best to do a review of this violin, and I'll play it acoustically and electrically. First, I want to show you the violin itself, and here it is. So this is the 5-string model. It's got the Perfection Planetary Pegs on it, so it makes tuning really, really easily. It looks super sleek. It's got a really nice painted finish on top of the carbon fiber, and that's the front of it. On the back of the violin, you'll see the same. Really nice workmanship. And on these violins, they have made the active pickup system in the actual chin rest. So let me take a look and show you what that looks like. So here, right here, if you can see, is where all the active electronics are. And right here on your tailpiece, you have the volume button. Then on the bottom, you have 2 knobs that regulate the treble and the bass. So you can make the sound from warm to dark pretty easily, okay? So without any amplification, you can definitely tell that this is a carbon fiber violin. It doesn't have as much projection to it, and it doesn't have that kind of wood sound that a violin is known for. Here's a little example. I will say there is a noticeable difference in the spacing of the strings. So the nut is a little bit wider than a traditional 4-string violin. I happen to play a 5-string a lot of the time, so I'm kind of used to that spacing difference. But at the beginning, I should tell you, it takes a little bit of getting used to because there's obviously more strings on there. So I would say that in terms of playability, this has really good action. It's pretty close to the fingerboard. So. Has a really nice sound to it for a carbon fiber violin. Okay, so that's how it sounds acoustic, but you're probably more interested in how it sounds electric because that's how you're going to primarily be using it. So let me grab a 1/4-inch cable and I'll be right back with you to try it. And I'm back with the Glasser 5-string AEX carbon fiber, carbon composite violin. So now I have gone ahead and plugged this into an amp. It does have a 1/4-inch input right into the chin rest, which I like, so it does keep it out of the way. So you put the violin up, put it in, and here's what it sounds like electrified. So a really sweet sound. Obviously, I'm using a little bit of reverb and delay from the amp, which you can or cannot use. But here's what the volume knob sounds like. So we can turn it all the way down. And then all the way up. And then the tone knobs, which are on the side over here, will also let you regulate that sound. So let me turn one of them and you'll hear how it sounds different. So you can hear that turn the treble up to the bass. So we went from a very trebly sound to a very bassy sound. The second knob does essentially the similar. Very trebly 2. Full and bassy. Now, traditionally, I'm not used to a pickup system that's on the chin rest like this. I have a preamp that I generally run through, so this is a little bit different. But I do want to say he's made some really marked improvements in this product over the year, and this sounds really, really good, especially for the price point. So again, what this sounds like electrified, it's a really, really nice sounding instrument, definitely worth the money. And I think the biggest thing to consider when going to make a leap like this is definitely consider that a 5-string is going to be different played than a 4-string. So if you're really used to the string spacing on a 4-string, it's going to take a couple months for you to get adjusted to that different spacing on a 5-string. Overall, I love these fiddles. We're in Florida, so when you're playing a lot of outdoor shows, for example, these things can literally get dunked in water and come out sounding just as good and in tune. So carbon fiber is pretty much indestructible for outdoor gigs, which I also love. A lot of violinists carry them along as their extra violin just for that purpose, because they're almost indestructible. So my review on this carbon fiber AEX model is this is a great acoustic electric instrument, especially for the price. If you're looking to go into that world, I think this would be an incredible choice for you for a first acoustic electric violin. And again, I really like the work that he's done both on the finish and on the active electronics in the chin rest. So one more little demo and then we'll call it a day. Hope you enjoyed, and if you have any other questions about this or any other product, please reach out to us here at Fiddlershop. Have yourselves a great week. So nice to be here with you. Bye-bye.